Hello YouTube viewers, I am Groovy Road Meter, and this is episode 17B of Carsmedy. Now, if you remember from episode 17A, it was titled Lightning McQueen's 5th Piston Cup Part 1. Well, this is Lightning McQueen's 5th Piston Cup Part 2. Now, before we start with the show, let's recap on what happened in Part 1. In Part 1, Finn McMissile, Holly Shiftwell, and Silly find out that one of the race cars in the Piston Cup actually works for Professor Z and the Lemons, but they don't know which one yet. And the Piston Cup finale is happening at Washington, D.C. Speedway. And already Lightning McQueen and his pit crew arrived there, and Dynaco decided to let Brick Hicks come back to the Piston Cup. Oh, and Chick also arrived there. And then they do some practice runs until night, and then that's where we left off. So let's continue from a day after where we left off, because the story continues on the next day. So let's get started on the show. Alright, are you all done? Good stuff, boss. Alright. So, are you all done, Luke? Yep, I'm all done, Brick. We're kind of sorry about firing you last season. It's okay. So Brick, are you ready to go race? Yup, Lightning, I am ready to go race. I'm ready to become the first rookie to win a Piston Cup. Oh, you don't have to go that far. It's not about making history. It's about enjoying the race. Oh, okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brent Mustangburger, here with Bob Cutlass and Daryl Cartrip at the Piston Cup 2012 finale. And looks like the cars are in the pits, getting up ready for the race. And now the race is starting. We have two race cars tied with the same amount of points this season. Our first one is Chick Hicks. He is known for cheating, and he only won one Piston Cup. Some people thought that he cheated to win it. And our next one is Lightning McQueen. He's a 4-time Piston Cup winner, and his racing mentor, the Hudson Hornet, was thought to have died, but he did not die. And if he wins this race, he'll win a 5th Piston Cup. That's such amazing news. He's 5 Piston Cups. Almost nobody was able to win that many. Oh, and there's another racer who's new to the Piston Cup. And it's number 98, Brick Hicks. He doesn't have many points this season, but he might get a chance to become the first rookie to win a Piston Cup. Or Chick might crash Lightning McQueen, and then Brick Hicks will decide to help Lightning across the finish line and let Chick win instead. Who knows? That might happen, just like what Lightning did back in the 2005 Piston Cup season. But that's enough with the talking. Let's start the race, because the race is about to start. And already Chick has crashed a few cars, and now they're near last place. Finn and Holly, what are they doing here? Oh, hi Finn and Holly, what are you doing here? We've heard that the Lemons plan to win a Piston Cup by winning this race. Oh, well, how? Well, one of the race cars in this race is working for the Lemons. Oh, well, I have no idea who it is, but I have a feeling it might be Chick Hicks. Okay. Do you mind if we sit with you here in the pits? Sure. Feel free to sit with us here in the pits. And race cars are racing very fast. So, Brick, if we work together, we are sure to win this race. That's right, Lightning. Work together, and we will win. Alright, the only one in front of us is number 92, Murray Clutchburn. Oh no! Number 92, Murray Clutchburn has blown his engine! What just happened there? I'm working on it. It says here that he was blown up by an engine, by an electromagnetic pulse. An electromagnetic pulse? What? Does the fuel they use also react to electromagnetic pulses? I have no idea. Someone must be switching everyone's fuel with Alno. Yeah, that's most likely what's happening. So at least we know something else. It's not Murray Clutchburn who's working for the Lemons. Yep, that's right. Alright, Professor. So all I have to do is replace all the racers' fuel with Alno, correct? That is correct. Alright. Hey, do you notice that car behind the pits? Yeah, I do notice him. And what does he have? That looks like a can of Alno. I better go stop him. What do you think you're doing with that can of Alno? Nothing? That doesn't... Whatever you're doing doesn't look anything like nothing to me. Uh-oh. Oh no! Now number 33, Chuck Armstrong, has blown his engine! And now here come two more racers and they crash into Chuck Armstrong. And now some more racers, they come and they crash. Ow! And now look at this. Chick Hicks and 8 Claude Shrugs are going into the pits. And now two more race cars have also crashed into Chuck Armstrong, and they are Ruby Easy Oaks and Darren Leadfoot. Meanwhile, Claude Shrugs leaves the pits, and two more race cars are about to crash, but oh no. Oh yes, they have stopped for crashing. Chick leaves the pits, and he passes the big crash. But because of the crash, all the race cars had to be stopped. Here come more race cars about to crash, but they do not crash. Phew. I thought Finn was stopping them. Finn? Oh no. I have to go save Finn. Now no one can stop us. Hey guys, look at who we captured. It's Finn McMissile. Good job capturing him. Oh no, it's Finn McMissile's spy girlfriend. It seems like I'm free. Whoa! Thought you could get away, huh? Hey guys, Finn and Holly have been gone for quite a long time. Do you think they're okay? I'm sure they're okay, Mater. How can you be so sure? They've been gone for a very long time. I mean, I think they left at lap 50 and now it's lap 100, I think? I'm still kind of worried about them. Okay, but how am I going to refuel myself? I have no idea. Don't worry, man. I have some of my organic biofuel here. You can use that. I can? Thanks, Fillmore. Alright, y'all filled up. A few more race cars are heading into the pits. Hey, all the race cars are heading into the pits. And Leighton McQueen's taking the lead right behind the pace car. Now a few more cars have left the pits. We have this race in the bag. Woohoo! Come on, hurry up! If you don't win this race, we won't be able to take over the world. Wait a minute, did you just hear what happened over there in Chick's pit? He said something about taking over the world. That's it! Chick is the race car working for the Lemons. I knew it would be him. Hey, Lightning. Chick Hicks is the race car that works for the Lemons. We have to win this race so that he won't be able to win this race and take over the world. Alright. I'll try to win this race the best I can. I won't let anything distract me. And now a few more race cars have left the pits. We still got a few more race cars. And it looks like that Brick Hicks has left the pits as well. Come on, what's going on here? We're having some trouble getting the tires in. Ah, what kind of pit crew are you? And some more race cars left the pits. Ah, come on, hurry up. They're almost out. And now more race cars have left the pits. And looks like the other races are a lap ahead. Alright, we finally got it. Thank you. And now Chick Hicks has passed everyone else, but is still a lap behind. Can he catch up? Oh no! Now number 84, Davey Apex has blown his engine. And now Brick Hicks is about to crash into the... Ow. Wow. Ow. Oh no, Brick Hicks. I can't let Chick win this race. I have to win this race to stop Chick from taking over the world. See you later, rookie. Oh wait, I'm a lap behind, and he's not a rookie anymore. Well anyway, I will make it a lap ahead and then win this race and take over the world. And oh no! Kevin Shiftbright number 21's blown his engine. Now Ernie Gearson number 93 has blown his engine. Oh no! Now it's Punchy Wipeout number 90 who has blown his engine. Eugene Karberski's stuck between the two crashes. And now here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. and he stops before crashing. Phew. And the pace cars has stopped everyone because there's a huge crash. Oh no, we're gonna be here a little longer than we thought. And now the whole race seems to have stopped. Brick Hicks, are you going to be okay? I hope so. Ow! I think I bent my spoiler. And my engine. Oh, and my tires are flat. And I don't think I'll be better in a few weeks. I'm probably gonna be getting worse. Well, I hope you'll feel better. Yeah. And now the crash has been cleared away and the racers are racing again. Oh, look at that. Chick Hicks is going very fast. Why, he's going 300 miles per hour. He's broken the speed record. I have a feeling that he might be cheating. Do you agree? Yeah, I agree. He's definitely cheating. And now Chick Hicks has caught up with the rest of the crowd, while Lightning is still in a big lead, and now he's taking a pit stop. Okay, man. Unfortunately, I'm all out of my organic fuel, man. So you'll have to run the rest of the race on the fuel you have. Alright, Fillmore. And Chick Hicks is now taking a pit stop also. And so, do you still have some of that fast fuel? I'm sorry, but we're kind of out of it. You used it all during the last pit stop. Then just fill up my tank with regular fuel. Okay. And now Chick has left the pits and now is in second place, with Lightning still in such a huge lead, and his lead is getting bigger. And now we're entering the final lap, and Lightning McQueen is in a huge lead. He's in the lead by a full lap. He has this race in the bag. Looks like Lightning's gonna win his 5th Piston Cup. We can't let him win. We'll have to blow up his engine. Oh no! Now Lightning McQueen has blown his engine. Oh no! What are we going to do now? I have no idea, Mater. What did they replace my organic fuel with Ono too? Wait a minute, Lightning is jumping toward the finish line. What? But the other racers are coming fast. Lightning's jumping fast. Here comes Chick and the other racers. It's gonna be close. It's too close to call. We have no idea who won. Let's check the replay. I would have to say that it's a tie. The Piston Cup officials say it's a tie, and they have determined that a tiebreaker race will be held in Motoropolis City when Lightning McQueen feels better. What an amazing move Lightning made today. Yeah, his engine blew up, but he jumped toward the finish line and tied up with Chick. So the winner of the tiebreaker in Motoropolis City will be the Piston Cup champion. and I bet that race is gonna be amazing. Hello, everyone. Hey, buddy. That was an amazing move out there, jumping towards the finish line. Thanks, Mater. And Guido, are you okay? Oh, he's okay. He's just was so amazed by the move you did. Oh, okay. Hey, Red, do you think you could put the fire out? Whoa, that's cold. Thanks, Red. Now, have you called an ambulance? Yep, we just called an ambulance. He should be arriving any minute. Well, that was fast. Alright, guys, let's move. Are you okay? No, I don't think I'm very okay. I blown my engine in this race. You gotta be careful during these races. You'll never know when you'll blow an engine. Now let's move, get him into the ambulance. Hey, buddy. I hope you'll be okay. I hope you'll be okay in time for the tiebreaker. I hope so too, Mater. And by the way, have I mentioned the amazing move you did? Yeah, you already mentioned that. Okay. Well, I'll see you in the hospital in a few weeks. Yeah. Alright, everyone. Let's go back to Radiator Springs. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Mac. Hey. I've heard that Lightning blown his engine in this race. Yeah. You probably won't be able to see him in quite a while. Let's go. Hey, he fits. But it's kind of squished in here now. So, Mac, hurry up and get back home. Alright, I'll try. We might as well call the professor to tell what happened. Yo, let's do that. Boop, 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 boop. Hello? Who is this? Professor Z, it's us, Grim and Acer. Grim and Acer. So, how did the race go? Well, we haven't won yet. What do you mean we haven't won yet? Well, a tie has happened between like the McQueen and Chick, and they'll have a tiebreaker race. This tiebreaker race? Yep, the winner of the tiebreaker race will be the Piston Cup champ. Oh, I see. And where is the tiebreaker race going to be at? It's gonna be at Motorapolis City. Motorapolis City, huh? Yep. I think I know where that is. So, you guys go there and get set up. Alright, Professor? We will. Excellent. Lemons, everything is according to plan. Lemons, we are going to take over the world. The world will be ours. They just need to win the tiebreaker race in Motorapolis City, and then the world will be ours.